Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day out there. If you're not having a great day, what's a better way to make your day better than 5 beautiful motorcycles I'm going to be showing off today. So if you guys have watched the channel, you know I've done videos over these 2 motorcycles here. If you haven't seen them, you should go back and watch them. We did a little bit of work to them, but in today's video, it's going to be mainly about going over what the bikes are, where we got them from, how we come about getting them, and all that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to be filming these bikes and going over them one at a time. There's 5 motorcycles, so I'll put each one in a different section, so that way if you really care about one, you can go and watch it. If you don't really care about one, you can skip forward through it. Golly, I can't get it out. I would also like to throw into the video here, please forgive me if the bikes are dirty a little bit. I tried my best to clean them up as good as I could with a microfiber towel. It's in the middle of the winter time. These good bikes ain't been rode for probably 2 or 3 months now. It's raining outside. It's dark when I get home, so I did not have a chance to wash these bikes. So I just went over them the best I could with a microfiber towel, wiping them down. So if you do see a little bit of dust on the bikes or sawdust from where we've been building some stuff out here in the past few weeks, please forgive me. I tried my best. The first bike I'm going to be filming on today is this bike right here. This bike here belongs to my mom. It come from a dealership in Kodak, Tennessee. It is a 2017 48 Special. The bike is all blacked out. The color on the tank is Bonneville Salt Denim. She's had this bike for 3 or 4 years now. It's a really good riding bike. I love riding this bike. It is a 1200 for those of you who do not know. This is bike number 1. Also on this bike here, I don't know if there's going to be anything coming on this bike as far as work, but this summer I do plan on filming some like moto vlogs where we ride to some place and I'll film the ride, and this bike will definitely be in the rides because my mom rides this bike a lot. I ride this bike a lot depending on where we're going and who's riding what, but this bike will definitely be in future videos, but maybe not getting worked on. All right, bike number 2 here. This is a 2019 Road King Special. It's got a 114 on it. This bike here come from our local dealership, Bowling Green Harley Davidson. This is my dad's bike. This bike, we've owned it for a couple years now. He loves this bike. We do have a video of an upgrade getting put on this bike here. I'll show you what we did. We put the passing light kit on there. That video did great. Tons of people watched it, so you should really go check it out. People have been loving that video there. For as far as some future videos on this bike will definitely be in some riding videos I'm going to do during the summertime. But as far as more upgrades, I'm sure he'll do some more to it in the future. Not sure what all he'll do, but this bike will definitely be back in videos. Alright, for bike number 3 here. This is my dad's Sportster. It's a 2020 Iron 883. He and I both, and my mom, all 3 ride this bike. This is kind of like our little community bike. He rides it the most though. It's super fun bike to ride even though it's an 883. They ride great, they handle great, love it. This bike here, funny story on this bike here. We bought this bike in Panama City Beach, Florida, which is 9 hours away from here. Total accident buying this bike here. We were down there, had a killer deal on the motorcycle. We ended up bringing it home. I was big into drag racing motorcycles at the time, and my dad wanted to get into it with me. So this right here was how he got into it with me. Hence the big monster tack on top of the bike. He's drag raced this bike several times. He's done pretty good on it at several races. He actually come in 4th at an AMRA race in Norwalk, Ohio at Summit Motorsports Park with this bike. It was out of like 75 motorcycles. He finished 4th. So the bike's done wonders for him. I've never been that lucky, but he did. He got that lucky on this bike here. Ain't no upgrades been to it. It's just stock 883. Besides, somebody's put an air cleaner. You can see here, I think it's a Arlen S air cleaner on it. And then somebody's put a set of Vance & Hines slip-on exhausts on it, and it's got a tuner on it. I'm not sure what brand the tuner is, but I do know it's got a tuner on it. But other than that, the bike is completely stock. So yeah, it's been super awesome. It's a ton of fun to ride, and it will definitely be in some riding videos this summer, whether it's me riding it, mom riding it, dad riding it. Somebody will be on this bike during the ride videos this summer, I promise. So that is bike number 3. All right, so moving on to bike number 4 here. This bike is a 2003 100-year anniversary 883 Custom. This bike belongs to my sister. She's in love with this bike. She really, really likes it. She's learning to ride on this bike, so it's been an awesome bike for her. We got a video up on the pipes for this video here. We wrapped both pipes in the black wrap. Not 100% sure if there's been anything done to this bike. I know the motor is still stock, and I know it's got a set of full-length header pipes from Vance & Hines. Other than that, I don't think anything's been done to it. It is a super, super nice bike, especially for the year that it is. It is in really, really good shape. She loves the bike. I'm sure that there'll be her riding this bike sometime in the future in some videos. It may not be this year, but it may be next year, as she is just now getting to the age where she can start riding. I'm really glad she's getting into it. But she loves this bike. She's done a lot. Oh, I forgot to mention, she also put some TC Bros mid-control kits on it. These were awesome going on. They're awesome. The functionality of them, they do great. They're probably one of the best mid-control kits out there on the market right now. They were wonderful. So that there is it for bike 3. Like I said, we got another video on this bike here doing some upgrades to it, so you should really go check it out. All right, last but not least, bike number 5, my baby, my boy Blue. This is my motorcycle, the one I started on whenever I first got into riding. I will throw a picture up in the video of what the bike started out as. It looked nothing like this. I've done tons of stuff to this bike, got a lot of hours, a lot of money in this bike. This is my baby. This is the bike that I ride. Unless we go on long, long rides, and then I tend to ride either the 48 over there or the 883 Iron there, just because they're more comfortable, because this bike does not ride very good, but for short distance rides, this bike is so much fun. I've done some engine work here to it. I put a 1275 Hammer kit on. They are a phenomenal company for anybody out there. I loved Hammer. I love dealing with Hammer. The people at Hammer, super helpful, super friendly, awesome people. But the kit, I put it in there. I rejetted the carburetor. Those are jets from Hammer that they sent me with the kit. I put a better air cleaner on it, which needs to be cleaned and re-oiled because it looks pretty dirty, but that may be a future video. I wrapped the pipes. These are just some debaffled stock pipes. Somebody's just gutted them. I took and I cleaned up this rear fender. I put a single taillight assembly in it, took the turn signals off. They were looking like this here. I think this is a much cleaner look. So that's what I've done back here. On this side over here, let me squeeze through here. I have made a rear shifting linkage here. I'll show you here in a minute how that works. Up front here, I put a steering stabilizer on the bike, fairing, a odometer, cycle tack. There with shift light. I've got a Pingle kill switch here, all drag racing stuff. I painted the front forks, painted my crash bar, and just really, really tried to clean this bike here up. I do have another battery cover made for the bike. I just don't have it on there right now, and I don't really know where it's at right now. It's been a while since I've raced. But this bike here will definitely be coming in a future video for rides, maybe some racing. Not for sure yet on that, but it'll definitely be back in videos because, like I said, this is my personal bike. This is what I ride most of the time. So it'll definitely be back. And it'll definitely be back for upgrades because I've got some ideas for this bike here. Not going to throw those out just yet, but I do have ideas for this bike. So just stay tuned for those, and we'll just walk around the bike one last time. Okay, hopefully the camera can see me okay here. But on the drag strip, I was tired of riding the bike like this here and having to shift up like this here. So what I did was I just took and made this out of a piece of solid tubing I had, and I just throw my feet down, and the shift pattern is reversed. So all you do is kick down that second, third, fourth, and fifth, and you'll just pull back up down here to downshift. Makes it a lot more consistent on the drag strip, which was my goal for it. and it works wonderful. I never had any issues out of it. It's all home fabricated. I love them. All right, everybody. So with all that being done there, with all of the bikes here behind me, that's going to conclude our video for today. Hope you guys liked it. I know it was a little different. I know it was a little short, but just stay with me. I'm trying to get work done on the Super Cab truck here recently, so I've not had a ton of time to do anything with motorcycles. So for my motorcycle fans out there, just be patient with me. It's wintertime. When the summertime gets here, I will have content on motorcycles, I promise. It will have rides and maybe some upgrade videos, but there will be content surrounding the motorcycles. So with that all being said, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you would, please hit that like and subscribe button and tell a friend about me. Trying to really grow my subscriptions right now and my family. So just tell a friend about me. It would really appreciate. I would really appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.